What are you looking at? Well, if you were there on Sunday, you might know where I'm heading with that. Where is your vision focusing, and what is your purpose for? So we can do one of three things, I guess, here. We can focus on others. We can look at them through our magnifying glass, and we can either bless them or we can curse them. We can either give them bitter water or we can give them pure water. These are the things that we're offered as a choice. This is where you choose heaven or hell, in a sense. You choose tree of life or you choose tree of knowledge of good and evil. So my encouragement again to you is to look around the horizontal relationships that you have with other people and choose to bless them. Make it a choice. Renew your mind. Make it a muscle memory system in your head to where you can say, how can I bless someone today? How can I just speak Jesus' love on them? How can I be God's hand and feet? How can I give a smile to somebody that maybe they've not had anyone smile at them? How can I give a gentle touch, an appropriate gentle touch to those who might need it? I don't know, but if you ask God every morning, I believe he'll give you that opportunity. And so I have been choosing, personally, I've been choosing to, and it is work for me. I don't want you to think it's not work, to go and say, God, I want to be a blessing today. Lord, I want to give sweet water today. I don't want to judge people today. I want to look at myself in a healthy way. So that's where we get to the second part is I'm looking at myself. What do I see when I look at myself? I can do one of two things. I can look at myself critically, and I can just go, oh, Eric, you're a failure, and I'm just horrible, and all this has happened to me, and I can get down on myself, and that is self-loathing, and that is not what Jesus asked us to do. We are not called to be self-loathing. We are not called, we are new creations in Christ, new creatures. The old things are passing away, and all things are becoming new. The old has passed away, the old is becoming new, and it is a layered approach to this. So when you look at yourself, maybe you go, hey, there is something, and you look, you say, God, what is it that I need to change? And he's going to tell you. The Spirit will tell you what he's looking for. And I love this statement. I don't know how far it goes back, but the Spirit doesn't judge you as a whole. He doesn't go, hey, Eric, you're a failure. He looks and goes, hey, Eric, I want this piece of your heart, this anger that you've been showing, or this fear, or this anxiety. I want that. Because if you just tell me I'm a failure, I'll just probably go, yep, and I'll just quit. But if the Spirit, and that's what Satan does, he wants you to quit. He wants you to go, yeah, I'm a failure, check, it's over. No. The Spirit is a gentleman, and he will tell you, and he'll wreck you too, but he'll tell you that this is the area I want of your life. But then we have an opportunity to look at God, and we can choose to look up and to look at him and to trust him, or we can choose not to trust him. We really can. We can just choose to put ourselves in play. And this is literally the place I was after Laura passed away. It was like, do I trust God? And I didn't have an answer right away. It was, and you'll see the podcast on that maybe if you're willing to look at it. But let's look at Colossians 3 really quick. If then you have been raised with Christ, seek the things that are above. Remember, looking above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Set your mind on things above, not on the things of the earth. Now, that doesn't mean that you're so heavenly minded that you're no earthly good. This means that not looking at your circumstances, you look to Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith, and you go, man, I'm going to look above, and God, what are you calling me to do? For it says, you have died, the old flesh has died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is your life, appears, then you will also appear with him in glory. So my future is secured, my past is forgiven and has been reconciled, and I stand as a son, you stand as a son or daughter to the Most High in Christ. But if you don't have Christ, I can't promise any of this to you. So you might have to do a healthy look into your heart and go, do I have Christ? Am I able to look in and see him in me? And is there fruit in my life? And if not, acknowledge it. It's like, I've been playing a game. It has been a game. And just go to him and say, Lord, would you just guide me and help me with this? And not just help me with this, God, I surrender my life to you. And at the same time, Christians should be saying the same thing over and over again. I'm surrendering my life to you. So we have a wonderful opportunity this coming week to celebrate Palm Sunday, to remember they laid down and praised him, and then he went to the cross. We're going to experience all those things together. And I pray that you would look forward to it and set it up with a high expectation of receiving from God, and not just it's a busy week. So if you are raised with Christ, seek the things that are above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Not set your mind on things above, not on things of the earth. Be blessed this week and be a blessing. Take care.